Ya está.
Hi, we are going to present the case, Etoro's case. First, we are going to talk about the summary of the case. We have that the foundation starts in 2007 in Israel by the Hashem brothers and other foundation. The mission, the main mission was to democratize investment with simple and transparent way and give access to a financial market. The modality was that an online foreign exchange desktop platform. So we are going to see a timeline here. In 2009, launched the web trader, a new platform that enables self-direct trading of various financial assets, commodities and indices. The advertising were not expensive. And also they mentioned that in 2008, they make the explosion of ECQ messaging by separated chat rooms. That was a very big surprise for them. At 2010, they launched Open Book for sort that means classificate traders and investors. 2016, they introduced copy portfolios, which were investment vehicles that blended a collection of financial assets of traders. And 2018, they created Etoro's app. That was a big deal for them because it was the first app that they make at the time, and its crypto subsidiary, Etoro X, which enables sending crypto assets. In 2019, they received regulatory approval. By 2020, the company keeps growing. And one reason because it was growing, it was the pandemic, because it shows a lot of exceeds the volatility of the market and create opportunities for investors. So Etoro's consumers were able to trade stocks with no commissions of stock trading, and user shares their investment strategies easily to copy by others. Next, please.
Okay, about the main participants, Etoro co-founders, we are Yoni Asia, CEO, and Ronen Asia as a Chief Product Officer. The employees and the senior Etoro management, Shalom Berkovitz, Tal Ben Simon, and Ella Lavi, BAP Corporate Development. The company headquarters as Tel Aviv and Yoni Asia, and the users platform.
On the opinion of US consumers, if they will value the Etoro functions, especially the copy function, we think they would, as people from all segments are interested in trading their shares, and as well as being motivated to acquire fame and strange and qualify PI users and have that satisfaction of being copied. Next, please.
Would you recommend Etoro target in the usage, and what value proposition should they communicate? Are there additional products or services you would advise the company to offer, adapt, or seek approval for? It should enter the USA market because it's the main capital market. Around 50% of households has investment in the capital market, as opposed to Europe, where it was 5 or 10%, a market with great potential that has few competitors, Robinhood, Charles Schwab, or E-Trade, and made at people who are looking for simple platforms and prefer a one-stop shop where they can find multiple specialized players. Should maintain the trend of investing locally in the USA market because it is not legally allowed to share information with non-US investors, and it is not an option that users value in this country because they don't trust international markets. Etoro should maintain a social trading ecosystem in the USA market so as not to affect portfolio diversification in non-USA markets, and this market has a tendency to invest locally.
Okay, the question number 5, in light of recent competitive and developments in the US financial service sector, do you see a viable path to profitability for Etoro in this market? We can start talking about how was the old financial system. It was eroded after the subprime in 2008, and the sector of financial system was considered the least reliable sector and than a technology sector. The younger generation expected an online, mobile, and personalized experience that it was true for the financial products they engaged. On the other hand, eToro needs to come up with new mechanisms to attract US consumers. And eToro research also revealed that was considered innovative in Europe was least appealing in the US as a competitive edge. And the company understood it will have to adjust the messaging around the eToro money offering to make it attractive to US consumers. And the improved customer experience was one of the most desired innovations in financial service. They need to alter eToro platform and service to fit US consumers with own preference and regulatory restrictions. And the new financial products and services sought to enable a simple, frictionless, affordable trading and investing experience. And the product perspective, users could download an app, sign up, and fund and accounting minutes. And the financial perspective, minimum deposit was lowered and costs such as commissions and other fees were reduced or waived completely. And about the main competitive advantage for eToro company is the ability to have multi-assets on the platform. So the company eToro has been improving the financial platform and service system to consumers with the help of technology. Also, 5 years after the creation of Bitcoin, eToro wanted to offer the incorporation of cryptocurrencies. So, due to the high competitiveness of financial service in the US, it's unlikely more of a social problem than a technological or economic problem. Many of the consumers are not attracted to the platform because of social issues such as trust. So also many of the millennials are betting more on a platform with zero commissions, also take into account that now it became very fashionable to have influencers or famous people that could promote certain brands and products. Therefore, to enter the US market, we require time to build the branding of the company and take into account the social aspects to take advantage of this financial service.
So what should be Etoro's measures of success in the US in 3 or 5 years? First, they need to invest more in cryptocurrency trading, more than they do now. Two, keep working in the availability of trades in another asset classes, like stocks or in an innovation for the platform. Three, ensure the increasing number of members that we're imitating in order to ensure other members who help follow them, because we know that that was the key in order to get more users and get the platform moving. So six, motivate the inclusion of female users, taking in consideration that in 2019, almost 90% were just male users. So they are missing this big other part of the population that is female. So for facilitate the motivation of users to be copied, such as the feeling of fame and fortune, wanted to be recognized by their performance and effort. This enrich the platform because they have someone to follow and someone who share the experience too. So five, maintaining zero commission stock trading as they do it now. Next, please.
Regarding the disruptors that affect the company, especially Robinhood, we conclude that eToro is negatively affected as it generates high competition. For example, Robinhood offers trading of cryptocurrencies and stocks without charging fees, which is why several clients were forced to open small accounts on this platform. That is why Etoro analyzes different solutions to avoid being affected by these disruptors while preserving its competitive advantage over other platforms. Next. If Etoro plan to launch the platform in Peru formally, what considerations should they have? Etoro must take into account that in Peru, commissions and charged signs, there will be extra costs from Peruvian entities such as Bolsa de Valores de Lima, Cavalli, and Superintendencia del Mercado de Valores, and which research an approximate 1.03%. And in addition, Etoro must also consider the brokers that are already positioned in the Peruvian territory and how to generate greater confidence in their platform. Next.
What will be the Peruvian target? Open a social trading CFD account with Etoro from Peru. Requirements are ID card, DNI or passport, proof of residence. Documents are scanned on the platform. The deposit and withdrawal methods are credit card, PayPal, Skrill, wire transfer, NetLetter, WebMoney, UnionPay. CFD offered by Etoro Peru. Forex Etoro offers CFDs on more than 70 currency pairs of the Forex market. The most popular pairs in Peru are the USA dollar euro, pound sterling euro, and the pound sterling dollar. Stocks Etoro offers CFDs on over 1,300 stocks from various world stock exchanges. The most popular among Peruvian clients is the New York Stock Exchange. Commodities Etoro offers CFD of 10 commodities with gold, silver, and platinum being the most sought after by Peruvian traders. Indices Etoro offers CFD of more than 13 indices for both countries and sectors of the economy. Cryptocurrencies Etoro offers CFD of 16 cryptocurrencies among Peruvian traders. The most popular are first and foremost Bitcoin, in second place Ethereum, Ripple, and in the third level of popularity Monero.
What kind of product service should they offer to the Peruvian market? In first, offer subscription benefits. The platform should offer a free subscription option so people can access it and learn about the advantage of belonging to eToro network of investors, and discounts could be offered among the incentive in the case of new niche markets, and the training to enter any market, especially where there is a not large percentage of people who trust the platform. Virtual training will be needed for people who wish to create an account and experience how the investor network works. In this pandemic, the lessons we are virtual, this could be an option. And finally, accurate and effective information. Being able to access true information about the advantage and risk of the platform will generate greater confidence among the population, which is highly appreciated, and case of fraud do not allow companies to grow further in the event of any incident.
How will the company affect the Peruvian traders companies? eToro is a simple and quick access platform, so it's designed for beginners in investment. On the contrary, the Peruvian platform are made at more experienced investors. eToro allows trading in any of the 140 countries where it's present, so you can invest in the different stock exchanges in the world. On the other hand, the Peruvian SAPS platform only have the MILA agreement that allows due to enter the stock exchange of Colombia, Santiago, and the Mexican stock exchange. The Etoro platform offers social trading options where they can take advantage of the experience and technology of other investors and share their own experience. Peruvian platforms don't have this advantage for the users. Local brokers charge more than some foreign brokers that are free, but you must take into account the security they provide, being regulated by local entities. However, Etoro is regulated by the FCA, Financial Conduct Authority, and Cyprus Security and Exchange Commission, agencies which make it totally safe.
So what kind of products or service will they offer for the trade finance? First, an app, an innovation of the they already have for being more accessible for users, different than the usual that they have. A physics center for consulting, financing, and investment issues with personalized attention for clients that are new in the platform or didn't have extent or they didn't have trust in the platform. And with this physics center, it could be more accessible for them. 3 franchises of the center in different locations for personalized and individual remote service of consult. 5, keep offering the debit card as a product, but improving it. Next, please.
Okay, we about the conclusions, Etoro, its strategies to position itself in the U.S. market has shown the company that many of them have to be adapted to the market in such a way that there is an acceptance by the consumers, and it could not only be an economic issue, but also a social one.
2, Etoro's case shows that an online platform with enough users interested in, with facilities such as being in 24 languages and presence in more than 140 countries, also charging 0 commissions rapidly will increase profits and number of users. Also that the key of keep moving is innovations and ensure waking up new generation of investors.
Etoro has several access on its platform.
Finally, Etoro included several functions within its platform for better management of it, as well as presenting competitive advantage over other platforms that allow it is through some generate greater facilities. In addition, by entering other markets outside the US, you will be taking risks of having an inferior proposal, for example, in Europe.
Okay, about the recommendations for Etoro company to succeed in the US market, it needs to look beyond flashy features or characteristics of products. It needs to look more at how to overcome regulatory limitations and restrictions in the target country.
To work in the female population that is missing the services, taking in consideration that the users of the platform are 90% male, there is a big market wasted and missing, and take advantage of have multi-assets on platform that makes differentiation in the market.
Implement means of communication in customer service, and though most of the operations are carried out online, users want to have a way to communicate. Although currently they add a chat, they should have telephone assistance.
So that Etoro can enter the Peruvian market, it is necessary to consider the brokers already used in Peru, for which it has to show greater advantage to the use of Etoro compared to other platforms. Thanks.